Hello again, everyone, and this is again Dark Souls, and I made mention in the last episode how I went out of my way and did something basically out of sequence, and you can see that there's this, I don't know, glitch or something, where Siren's last words keep repeating, and yeah, I can't use items, I can't roll or anything like that, so yeah, it's kind of weird around that grave. Or gravestone, at least. Tombstone. Anyway, we're back in the Royal Wood, and if you remember, we didn't go down this path to the left here. Now, I actually already went here once, and I died to some dogs to the left here. If you go down to the left, there was an item. It was because I was using my Dark Soul Tracer. You can see my blood stain all the way back there. There was an item, it was just a soul item. Can't remember exactly what soul, but it was just a soul item. And basically, the dogs, because of how they look and their color, you can't really see them. And I managed to somehow attract 3 dogs at one time, and I was using my Dark Tracer, and they basically owned me. Didn't do enough damage, and they kept interfering. Which is why I have Kellogg's Fury Sword equipped now, and now I will be owning the dogs. Sneeze. Sorry. So basically, back behind me where I said my bloodstain was, there was nothing else there. It was just an item and a dead end. So this is the only other way to go, and I've got my dogs. So the reason why I'm going this way, or at least why I was able to go this way, was because I already opened the first shortcut in the Oolalice Township. So that's where this sort of directly relates to the previous video. It's sort of like in between the previous video, where after I reached the shortcut, I actually came here first and did some stuff here before going back to the township, and then, you know, finally going into what the abyss looking area. So yeah, this is sort of like in the middle of that. It's just, you know, making videos 20 minutes, or trying to make them within 20 minutes, kind of. And I believe I heard a dragon. That's probably not good news. And but yeah, so like I was saying, just, you know, making 20 minute videos, you kind of have to think about how to edit it. And I chose this way. So we've got some items down below. It looks like a big sort of lake area, basically. But we can go down, we can... Oh, and there's a crystal lizard. I guess it's too late now to get him. Looks like you can just drop down from the top, and maybe you can continue dropping down. I just want to check it out. Yeah, it looks like from up here you can just drop down, so you don't have to. It looks like you can just drop down all the way, because I mean, you can't get back up once you drop to the first level. So but since he's gone anyway, let's just take the ladder. Yeah, you have to get really close to the ladder, which kind of freaks you out a bit. Oh, James Bond style. Okay, so we're down below. Got items there, and that kind of looks like your typical baiting treasure that you know, is there so that when you collect it, something can come swoop in and kill you. So let's wander around, see what else is around here, if there's anything else. Just looks like a big piece of land, really. Of course, you have to be careful, just in case there's some sort of like hole in the lake, and you can just fall through, like with the hydras. And I think I see a treasure chest. just in case. then suddenly these black, I don't know, smoky flames come from somewhere. No idea where that came from. But I lost a bunch of health. And yeah, no idea where that came from. Oh, there it is again, and it's the dragon! The black dragon with his black flames. Yeah, that looks really dangerous. Oh yeah, so I died. So I'll skip back to where we basically were. And jump back down. This time I'm trying to get the crystal lizard. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Are you dead? Not quite yet. And so yeah, you get a couple of twinkling tatanite and a couple of green shards. Yeah, here just making sure we don't kill ourselves. So the dragon kind of appeared a bit later. Once it didn't like appear straight away when we fell down or climbed down. And here we can just fall down, so that's sweet. And here I'm just gonna race for the item just to see if there's anything interesting, because I doubt we got it. You can see my blood stain all the way back there. A dragon high above the sky, out of sight of the naked eye. Yeah, that's a bit too late to read that, but oh. So yeah, with this dragon thing. So I died a couple of times. So I decided not to, you know, just do that again and again. Which is why we come back down to the Oolalice Township. And if you remember, I told you in the last episode to remember this pathway here that we didn't take, that we just saw. So basically I actually came this way as well in the last, when I was in the last, basically it's the same playthrough, it's just I edited it out. So you've got a couple of enemies here you can kill along the way. Now there's a path to the straight up ahead here that kind of leads to a treasure, but you have to jump across a large gap, and I kept failing, so I don't actually know what's in that treasure chest. But there's also a pathway here where you can jump across and into this section, which I succeed in doing. Now I knew there was one of these guys here, so backstab. Let's see what's in this treasure chest. Let's attack it just in case. Okay, that was close. So let's see what he drops, and he drops a crest key. Now I wonder what that could be used for. Well, there's only been one locked door that we've come across. And if you remember, that's in the area we fought Knight Artorias. So I'll be heading up back there. because coming to this area isn't really that hard. It was near the shortcut, so you have that. That's makes it pretty simple in those terms. And I think this is the ladder you take to get to that treasure item, to cut it off that rope if you don't have a bow and arrow. And as you can see, you can just jump down here so that you can get straight back up to that elevator to the shortcut, which is basically what I do. And now again, if you remember, we're heading back to that locked door because it's the only locked door we've come across. So let's see if this crest key works. So this is why this video had to be edited like this, because, you know, it takes some time, and you will understand why it was edited this way in a bit. And you use the crest key, so it does work here. Now, yeah, you have to hope the message goes away quickly. And here I was just a bit confused. I kept pressing the wrong button, and I wanting to toggle, and I kept pressing the wrong button. Yeah, so now I was pressing the right button because I'm not using an Xbox 360 controller, so I have no clue what Y stands for or which button Y is, so I just kept trying. And we have, oh, remember I said there was likely a blacksmith? Well, there's this dude, this big dude.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
So you can buy stuff from him. Some of the carvings, I guess he's the one who makes the carvings. And he also sells some shards and some arrows.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. With our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia. Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing me duress?
So when you talk to him some more, or after some time?
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but my intent is to persevere to the bitter end. Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Gough hunts dragons.
So this is Hawkeye Gough, and this is an awesome cutscene.
Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
So basically what we've done is we've made the Black Dragon now a boss fight. It's an optional boss fight. And
Hello there.
his name is Kalameet.
What of Kalameet? He is an ancient dragon. Skyward or no, he will not be put down easily.
So yeah, and I'm basically gonna save him for later because he's a boss.
Little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
What I want to do is I'm gonna finish up running through Oolalice Township, and I'm going to finish up running through that abyss looking area because I'm pretty sure there'll be a boss there as well. So that way I'll have the 2 bosses left at the end of this playthrough, and then I'll take care of them both one after the other. So hopefully that's good with you all. I just wanted to showcase how you did this, and we'll come back to him later. Thanks for watching.
Human. I await good tidings.